Hey, my friends, it's your friend Kevin here with your Divine Daily Blast. I should say, welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you. It's always a pleasure and a treat to come in here first thing in the morning and just visit with Spirit to get that divine message, the divine energy through. We are in a number 4 angel numerology day. That's a vibration of a 4, which is the angels are gathering and they're present. And there are messages from your guardian angels as well as archangels to stop fretting about loose things, things that really don't matter that much. Things that might cloud your judgment, things that might get in the way, those pesky things that we just can't shake off. Today, instead, it's about being brilliant, working on the bigger picture idea. Um, if you're a number 4 person, you can take on any accomplishment you want. This energy has security in it, the need for exercising patience, um, and knowing that a practical plan is emerging. This is very much like Ace of Swords energy, but it can also work with the Magician and the Star. Use Archangel Samuel and Archangel Gabriel to lead you through any awkward um, energies that you may or may not be feeling. My isms for today are simple. My heart space is open, and I am boldly living my life. I am always in the flow of more and more greatness, and the mood sets the vibration, and that is the reality that we have. So maybe you do a mood check. You check yourself with what is the mood that you're in, how do you feel. Now remember, we're on the eve of a full moon. And what I know about full moon energy is they are very revealing. It can heighten emotions. It can open the shadows so that anything that has been hidden comes into light. We've still got some electric energy from that Mercury Uranus clash yesterday. So we're in that majestic Leo moon on the eve of the full moon. So you can find that Uranus, which has a tendency to be a little bit on the deceptive side, along with Mercury, that is the planet of communication, when they're bumping up against each other, you can find some fiery, electric kind of conversations going on. Just be sure that anything that gets lobbed at you, around you, or near you need not affect you. There can be conversations on the phone. It can be something you're trying to do that isn't getting done that's the way you want it to be done. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Be in the mode of tactfulness and diplomacy at all costs. Let's see. We have Archangel Sandalphon with a message. This is not the first time this message has come in the last few days. With my feet on earth and my head in the heavens, I deliver prayers directly to the divine and return the answers back to you. When in doubt, go within. My prayers are always heard and always answered. I receive angelic guidance with perfect clarity. So that might be the mood that you start your day with. I'm trying to think where I started a new book of positive aspects yesterday. Um, that is finding the joy and the glory and the light and the love and the peace and the understanding in everything. Even in the contrasting energies, I will write and affirm and make statements about what is truly positive, what I find pleasing, what I find uplifting, even if that is as simple as a green light. Even if that is like yesterday, I got a space right in front of the store. I didn't have to fight for a parking space. Um, I had some work done on my car. Well, I had a key fob that went out, so I had to order a new one. And I went to pay, expecting the bill to be over $300 because these things are not cheap. And the young man behind the counter said to me, well, you've got several hundred points for your Ford Pass account. Would you like to use them to pay for this? So once again, those positive aspects of the day end up paying off. This is the mode I'm suggesting that we get into today. Bridget is our maven saint goddess of inner fire. She was originally a pagan goddess of all the wells, all the waterways in Ireland. And when the Christians showed up, they gave her a sainthood. She's also talking about allowing your passions to lead you into your purpose. And for me, the passion is, what do I feel good about doing? Who do I feel good about being around? What do I feel good about projecting? That is where my passion is. We have the powers that goes along with that. Be kind and compassionate and start with yourself. In order for peace to be restored in the outer world, you must be able to find it within yourself. So this is what the worlds or the powers are suggesting, that we get into our own power inside of our own self and start there. You have the power to make the decisions you want to make. You have the power to set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons that you learn today, from the people that you speak to, be dedicated to the growth of yourself and the growth of other people. So what are you dedicating your growth to? Who are you dedicating your growth to? And do you have the faith to go through anything that is taking longer than normal? Gertrude, Beatrice, they're sitting at their table. Oh, Gertrude has got a set of cards that she's laying out. She said, Beatrice is saying she's laying the cards out to suggest that in these moments of silence, she's talking about patience when we're waiting for something to happen. In these moments of patience, lay the cards out, that's what she's playing, a game of patience. That's called solitaire in this country. Lay the cards out, play the right hand, and don't be worried about how long it's taking. Okay, let's see what card they've delivered. The winter. I don't know if I really need to go into great detail with that. The winter. Take care of your needs. And we have the winter wolf. I like this. So, in some parts of the world, the winter can be long, laborious. Like, I want this to be over. I am done with the cold. So when we get this card that shows up, just as it called, exercise some patience. Exercise the idea that don't be in such a rush. Let's see what the guidebook says about winter, because what I love about this deck is it has symbols, it has guardians, it has and it has the wise ones all in one deck, which is quite lovely. So the message with the winter card is, do everything you need to do and be at your best when you're doing it. Move beyond your fears and your limitations. It says you have an opportunity to move beyond your fears, although you may feel as if you're in the dark. Get comfortable with being in this unknown space and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what might seem like a challenging process. So ask yourself what you need to do to be supportive and to feel alive. You might just uncover something from your past, people, places, situations that you've known, that you've buried deep within. Know that when you unearth all of this, it can shed light on you. You can create space for more and more magic and more miracles. It might feel like, or you might feel like the lone wolf, but it's time for you to be the alpha. So when the winter card arrives, in the future position of any spread. In this case, it is the present, or at least just a card on its own. It can indicate that the coming winter, which we're right in, will usher important energies. Oh, I like this. I like this. I like this. So, oh, I do like this. Okay, I got it. I got it. You know, sometimes when I read cards and I'm not really familiar with the general aspect of it, I will go seek the guidebook because I want to land on what is the message with this. And then as I'm reading the description, here comes the message. So the message really today is having faith and being patient, that whatever it is that you've been wanting to happen, whatever it is you might have been pushing for, might have reached a pivotal point in your day, in your world, in your life, that you feel like exploding, like enough already, enough of the frustration, enough of the lollygagging. And it seems like large organizations, large bodies of leadership, large corporations that are trying to move things in a certain way, that it's not happening. It feels like what's being told out here with the loose lips, with this Mercury, Uranus, chit-chat land, is not lining up with what's happening in here. The chit-chat land, the communications, are firing off all of this senseless stuff, and the feeling, which is really what's important, the heartfelt compassion, the love, the inclusion, the equanimity, the balance, the peace, the calm, all of the things that us as light workers want to be in, is a contrast to that. In the contrast, find the light to push forward. Darkness cannot survive with more darkness. Hate cannot instigate more hate. In all of it, we have to have light. And we've got this full moon energy in Leo, Leo being governed by the sun, in full display. So my little nugget for you, and nuggets from the fairies: sit tight, play your good hand of cards, and use the rest of the winter months to gather your heartfelt love, to gather your heartfelt compassion, and use those positive reserves, that fueling up of the heart space, to then spread out to the world. It might take a few more months to get through some of this wacky woo-woo la-la shit. Oh, I said it. Sorry. It might take a bit longer. Have patience. Find things that distract you in a positive way, so that you don't get embroiled in some of those fiery conversations. Right, my friends, till tomorrow. I love you. Bye for now.